welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Just realized the sun is going down, and I'm probably gonna need like a light up here or something. Yeah, broadcasting from the shed. So during the time or whatever between the first and the second cipher. Oh, what did I just do? I actually got some work done, which is why I forgot to start the actual thing. So, all right, so I was able to get one of these printers kind of like assembled, put together really quickly. And then shouts to my folks, we were able to get this shed put together. So shouts to my folks for coming through. All right, cool. So now, welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects such as this that I'm meaning to work on, and I'm starting a business, so working on stuff for that. Untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions like 45 minutes, heads down, working on, trying to make some progress. Break sessions are these where I'll pop up on your screen to remind you to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet, or you come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet. The point is to let your mind relax from what you were just working on, right? Cool. Like I said, I'll pop up in here with a video. If you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. That's why I have the notice there. You're saying you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is the open close caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. Yeah. So if you click open close caption, a space will open up next to the window, and the words I'm saying will hopefully be transcribed accurately and placed into that box. Then there's the add a clip and create a highlights video. That's broken. Don't worry about it. There is a countdown timer, countdown to the next work session starts. And then there's a button if you like to join the room to chat or ask questions, you can do so there. All right, cool. So that is the break session. The work session will look like this. So now that this is things loading. Now that this shelf is up and I got it spaced, so it should be more than enough space for the printers. That's why I built that one there, that assembled that one, so that I can kind of decide, because I kind of knew the size already, like that would be required. And so seeing it in, real life. So I should have more than enough. And I even have like space here towards the bottom to be able to put like shelves for like little like drawers for the like parts and things. So that should be good. So yeah, I think it was a good thing. And then I've left some space behind there so I can like walk around. So that should be pretty dope. So we'll see. All right. Cool. Yes. Now, work session. If you check out here in the upper right-hand corner, check out subscribe. It has click that. It shows a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Even though I did forget to do this last one for this cipher because we were building this shelf thing, this very heavy shelf. All right. Heavy duty. The brand name is called Husky. The thing is so heavy. It was so heavy. The box, so terribly heavy. But neither here nor there. But it's up, and we're good to go. And yeah, it looks pretty sturdy. So nice. Sorry, this randomness. All right, cool. Over here on the left-hand side, we have an audio player if you want to listen to some tunes. Here towards the center, we have the to-do section. So where it says add a task, you type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, and it'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X box, Or if you want marking complete, you click the checkbox and then I'll send it to the done section. You click done, the header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. You can click this Twitter icon to open up Twitter, and it'll pre-populate a tweet with a list of all the things you got done with like little check marks next to them. So for me, it's kind of like a visual way saying got some stuff done, feeling good going into the week. Which reminds me, I have jury duty, I think. So I have to later call this number. Well, they sent me a text message saying I've been summoned, I have to come in. But I'm gonna call later tonight to verify that I need to go in. Such a weird system. And then if I do need to go in, I have to be at the courthouse by like 7:30 in the morning. And I'm kind of where I'm at, it's kind of outside, like pretty far. So it's gonna be interesting. So we'll see. All right. Yeah. So that is, you click that Twitter icon. There you go. Over on the right-hand side, we have a countdown timer, countdown when the next break session starts. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you don't have a thing that you actually want to work on, that you know you want to work on, like you don't have a particular thing, you can, and you heard that, web development sounds cool, but you don't know where to start. Well, I have links to free Codecamp. If I open this window, does that help out? That doesn't help at all. I have links to free Codecamp and the Odin project. And from what I've been told, and from what people have, from what I've seen from the curriculum, what people have told me that have gone through the programs, I think by the end of them, if you complete them, you have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. So I have those there. Now, if you're already into web development and you're looking for like a cool project that you can like get started and finish relatively quickly, following some steps, and then maybe you'll get the creative juices going, and then maybe you can take that project a little bit further, or maybe make you think about something else. I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. And I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, so part of my responsibility is to look over tutorials. One of the tutorials is that you follow the tutorial, you have this application you create. In the input box, you put your home phone number in there, you hit the call button, and your real world phone will ring. Then I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number, link it to the application you create following the tutorial. You can, from your real world phone, call that virtual number and answer it in the web application that you create and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where like 2 users like log in to a web application that you create following the tutorial, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation. Pretty dope. So those are there. Hako will come back to. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. Don't worry about the highlights. That is broken. It has something to do with the other thing that was broken. Now, Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, or maybe you want feedback, you can create a room, which is a Hako. You can create a Hako is a room where you can invite people into, and the hope is that collectively, as a group, you'll be able to come up with a solution or the feedback on the thing that you're working on. So if you click View Hako, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. If you click the creator's name to open up their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, you can check out the profile to see if you'd like to request to join. Or also have a filter by keyword list. So if there's something specific you may be looking for, it might be there. You check it out there. If you click Create, it presents you with this form. You put in the title, 3 keywords, and then when you click Create, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. You have the title here at the top. Over on the right-hand side, you can leave. You can open the menu for some more options. We've got a text chat here on the right side. We'll talk about that later. We have a countdown timer, countdown to when the next break session happens. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour over here on the left-hand side. Below that, you can also copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. And when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're going to request to join your room. So they'll show up under admin controls pending. You can click the username to open up Twitter or GitHub, again, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile to see whether or not you'd like to let them into your room. So you can approve or deny them there. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them. You can always ban them. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. Because again, the point of the Hako is for you to get help with the thing that you're working on or the feedback. So I think by being able to show others what you're seeing, you can provide the context to allow them to be able to get you the help or the feedback that you're working on because they can see what it is that you're seeing. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako is that we have a text chat here towards the right. Put your message in here towards the bottom. Hit send. It'll add to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled. They'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. Next to that is I have the opposite available. You can enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat and you still want to follow along, you can enable the text to speech, and all the messages put in the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. And yeah, that is pretty much everything. Again, you can check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, cool. That's pretty much it. Let me get y'all back to work because so now that like this physical stuff is done, basically, I'm not going to, because I still want to do some stuff to the shelving because I want to put some insulation around it because it's basically going to be like a printer enclosure. So all the printers are going to be in there and, you know, heating up and all that stuff. I'm going to have a fan with an exhaust to like all the fumes or whatever. So it goes outside and probably like a filter on there also to kind of filter it out while it's going out. And yeah, so I got to order that stuff. So now that I have it built, I can get the actual sizing for like the insulation that I want to put in there. I'm gonna like 3D print some stuff so I can have like sliding doors. Probably that's the plan. And yeah, I gotta see what I'm gonna do about some like drawers here towards the bottom. I don't know if I can 3D print anything that large or whatever. But and then I'm gonna get some like wooden like I don't know, squares or something so that the printer can sit on top of because there's like a wire shelves there now. So I want something solid that it can sit on. And yeah. So we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. So yeah, pretty excited. So, but I got some coding stuff I want to get done on some side project stuff. I got to work on this client dashboard for my business so that people can order stuff and give me money. So that's kind of important. So yeah, it's coming together slowly but surely. So, all right. Again, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna send you all off with some traveling music. So hopefully you're making some progress on whatever it is that you're working on. And yeah, hit me up if you need anything. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to send you all off with this track. This is Anthony Cruz, a.k.a. A Butter. The track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. All right. Y'all be easy. Thanks again. Peace.
I want to say thank you.
Totally pressed the wrong thing. We're going to do this again. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Y'all be easy. Wish you much productivity. All right. Peace.
I say thank you for being there. When the brother had nowhere to turn to, you were there, and I felt like hell. And everybody said hell. We spread love like hell. I want to say thank you for holding on. When a brother was down and out, now I feel so strong. And I want to say thank you for being there. When the brother had nowhere to turn to, you were there, and I feel like hell. And everybody said hell.